Lebanon is reportedly sinking deeper into a crisis as Prime Minister-designate Saad Hariri has now stepped down. Saad Hariri has cited key differences with the country's president for the resignation and also the inability to form a government. Hariri was nominated for the post in October 2020. The previous government was forced to resign after a devastating port blast in Beirut in August that killed more than 200 people. Hariri's decision follows a meeting with President Michael Aoun over his draft cabinet lineup, and that's when he admitted incapacity to reach an agreement with President Aoun.
It is clear that we will not be able to reach an agreement with the President. In our meeting, I also suggested that he takes more time to think about it, the list of 24 specialists, if he needed to. So he said that he'll not be able to reach an agreement. Therefore, I apologized for not being able to form a government. May God help the country.
Meanwhile, the United States says it is disappointed with the resignation of Saad Hariri. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has said in a statement that all concerned parties need to work with urgency to put in place a government that is able to implement reforms immediately. And Saad Hariri's supporters clashed with the Lebanese army and also blocked streets. A few dozen of them clashed with the soldiers in Beirut who fired rubber bullets. The Lebanese Red Cross also dispatched about 3 ambulances to the area.
حريري، نحن بدنا الحريري، ما بدنا غير الحريري، غصبا عن أرنو بدنا الحريري، غصبا عن ربه بدنا الحريري.
بلد احترق، الدولار ب 23,000، لا حليب، لا أدوية، لا بنزين، لا كهرباء، لا أكل، لا دجاج، لا لحمة، لك مع كورونا ولبن الفقير ما بقى فيه ياكلها. وبعدين لوين؟ أقل شيء نسكر البلد ونقعد، فميتين ميتين.
Now, Hariri, who has previously led 3 governments in Lebanon, is the second candidate to fail at forming a government in less than 12 months. Hariri is widely seen as the pivotal representative of the country's Sunni Muslims. His exit will further complicate negotiations as cabinet berths and parliamentary seats in Lebanon are distributed according to religious sects. Hariri's announcement takes the political process back to square one, and there is a clear risk of many more months of drift. The President Michael Aoun will also have to call on the Parliament to pick a new Premier-designate, who will be tasked with assembling another cabinet, which in turn will have to be approved by the President and also the other political factions. Amidst the soaring rates of poverty and also a collapsing currency, the Premier-designate's exit leaves Lebanon adrift. The international community has pledged millions of dollars in terms of humanitarian aid since last year's port blast. But donors remain adamant that a government must be established before they can provide funding. The political disagreements amongst the Lebanese factions have sent the currency to unprecedented lows. Imported medicine and fuel are increasingly unaffordable in Lebanon, and the World Bank has branded it as one of the planet's worst economic crises since the middle of the 19th century. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.